RiverSilica Technologies is based in India and offers solutions for IP video delivery and acceleration. They're exhibiting at IBC for the very first time, and their founder, president and CEO, Balaji Jagannathan, joins us now. Welcome to IBC for the very first time. Must be really exciting.
Oh, pretty excited, Hannah. Thank you so much.
First of all, can you tell me a bit more about what RiverSilica does?
We are in the business of processing video as a software, and we deliver it on IP networks, and especially to make sure the video can be consumed on multiple devices on multiple networks. That's basically what we are into, and especially we have a very specific smart algorithms that can accelerate IP video.
And this is your very first show, as we've mentioned, so is this quite a big deal for the team coming here for the first time, and why IBC?
That's because I guess this is the gateway to the European, Middle East and the African markets. We've been very focused on the ASEAN, Asia Pacific markets and a little bit on the US market so far, but this gives us a gateway to get in there, and certainly we feel that there is a great value add that we can give into these markets.
Very good. So can you tell us about the new product that you're going to be announcing?
We're announcing a product called as a PixFix Versa, which is actually a poetic justice on versatile, so it's Versa. And this product, basically what it does is it tries to create a flexible option when you want to build any kind of IP video delivery across ingestion or middle mile or at the end mile to make sure that an IP video is properly delivered. That's exactly what the new product is all about. It's akin to a multifunction printer. You can actually put all of those functions in a single box and you're ready to go. Just tweak and tune it, and then based on what your workflow is, it's ready to adapt.
So what else is unique or special about it?
The special about that is the way the workflow is today managed in an IP network is complex. There are a lot of dynamic changes that are happening, and our product basically adapts to those dynamisms, and we have tweaks and tunes and APIs that can sort of adapt pretty quickly, rapidly, so that the return on investment is pretty good, and total cost of ownership is kept minimal.
So what are the changes that are going on in the IP video market, and how does your product fit with that?
See, the interesting thing in IP video market is that the whole of video delivery is now changing into IP video. And the second important thing is monetization is made easier when you take it into IP video. So what happens is that everybody can be broadcaster today. A person who has a cell phone is a broadcaster. A person who has a studio is a broadcaster. So the content needs to be managed and then taken and monetized. And that is what IP completely has changed. So to do that, there are different workflows that are coming into the picture to make sure that these workflows can be managed well, and the video can be processed to manage that particular video workflow, and that's the change that is happening. And that change, in my opinion, is going to be the next wave of change in IP video delivery.
So what are your expansion plans? How are you progressing?
So in terms of the market, if you're looking at, I think what we are doing is to put our footstep. We have started an Amsterdam office here. So we have a team that's going to work for the European market, and we're expanding into the African market as well. And in terms of the product line, we have announced close to about 7 products, all the software licenses. You could pick it up and stick it into any of the off-the-shelf servers in the market from Intel. So there's a product expansion, there is a market expansion, and both of them put together, I think we can serve the market better.
Can you tell us a bit more about those products and indeed the roadmap?
Right. So there are 2 verticals that we are going. One is that we're trying to pack as many features as possible within a single box, so that there is a market where we can take and then build what I can call it as a single workflow delivery. Assuming that you have a low channel count market where you want to take the video and then take it to the cloud or Facebook or YouTube, you could use a single box, ours, and then take it up and then deliver it. And if you want to take it and then build a aggregated scenario where you want to build more channels up to a count of 200 or 400, you could take our box, stack it up, and then you could deliver that as an IP video delivery. So between a low channel count or aggregated large channel count, it's the same kernel that we use, and that's the common kernel that we give that's very user-friendly and engineer-friendly and performance-friendly.
So where do you see yourselves then in the next, say, 3 to 5 years? Because the landscape is so quickly changing.
Right. See, the most important thing that we want to see is that we want to serve at least two markets, the dense market and sub-dense market, both the markets that we feel that we have got a product that we can take. So we want to cover a big radar suite that we can take and then use the same product and then morph it to make sure that it is performance worthy in both the markets. That's exactly what we want to do in the next 5 years. Also, we want to get into to make sure that the 4K evolution that is happening, we want to get into 4K evolution where we want to build dense 4K evolution hardware, which you would see us coming up in the next 6 months' time.
Sounds like exciting times. And can I just ask before we finish, what are you looking forward to at IBC?
A couple of things. One is we are trying to see if we can position how we can value add our product in the European and the African market, which I think this is a great gateway for us to open, and then we are our team is looking forward to see that. We're also seeing how exactly the market operates, and there are other competitors here. We want to see how exactly that pans out as well. And this is a great platform, believe me, and would love to come back here. Hope things go well for us again.
That's a great place. Enjoy your time here. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it.